Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. About 4 days have passed since Edward Kerman and the Dress Expedition have returned back home to Kerbin, and now the Eeloo Supply Mission is in the vicinity of Eeloo, and we already can see Eeloo a little bit above my mouse cursor. This tiny pixel is Eeloo, and when we are switching over to the orbital map, then we are only 56 minutes out of our Eeloo encounter. So let me just enable the interface once again. And okay, now let's get a little bit closer to Eeloo and to our Eeloo encounter. And let's speed up a bit more. Okay, like this. 2 minutes, 1 minute, a few seconds. Okay, 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. And well, Eeloo is still only a tiny little pixel on our screen. But yeah, we are now arriving at Eeloo. This is cool. This is cool. So we are about to rescue Johnsky and Lambro Kerman from the surface of Eeloo so that they are able to return back home to Kerbin. And look how small the sun is once again. This is always pretty amazing when you think about that you are flying so far out and now the sun is so small. This is just amazing. Okay, but now we have other things to think about, like the capture burn. Let me see. I hope I can. No. I hope I can set up a maneuver node. I need to bring it out to the periapsis, maybe over here. Okay. Periapsis is in 14 hours 57 minutes. Okay, yeah. This is almost at the periapsis. This is good. Now I need to get captured. Let me perform the capture burn. And what is going on? Wow, this is a large burn. This is really a large burn. The apoapsis, no, I like to have the apoapsis a little bit more higher because I think I have to change a little bit my inclination. Yeah, maybe like this. Okay, wow, a large burn, a burn of 1733 meters per second. This is a huge burn. This is really a huge burn. Maybe 5 minutes? 5 minutes before the burn? I'm not quite sure. I have no payload attached to the driving section, but still, the thing is full of fuel, so I'm not quite sure how long the burn will take. Okay, let me just try out 5 minutes before, and now it's time to do some time warp to get closer to Eeloo. Okay, this is really taking some time. Let's speed up a little bit more. 6 hours, 3 hours. Okay, let's slow down. Wow, and it's beautiful to see the Terminator at Eeloo. Look at this. This is cool to see the Terminator. Wow. This is great. Okay. Now I need to focus on the timer. Only 25 minutes to go, and at that, 5 minutes before the burn is the point where I like to start doing the burn. Okay, getting closer. Let's slow down a bit. And okay. Let's do full throttle, and 8-minute burn, so I can get a little bit closer to the maneuver node. And wow, 8-minute burn. This is really a huge burn. Okay, now let's come to a stop. And full throttle once again. Okay. 8-minute burn. This will now take some time, and in this case I think it's a good moment to do some time-lapse. And so I will continue talking once I have achieved an orbit and once we are orbiting around Eeloo. Okay, we are about to finish our burn, and this is amazing. Now we are about to getting captured by Eeloo, and wow, this is cool, this is cool. And our Eeloo Supply Mission still has a lot of fuel. This is pretty amazing because we need this fuel to return with Lambro and Johnsky from Eeloo so that we can finish off our Kerbal Celestial Body exploration missions. And wow, this is cool, this is cool. And we are about to finish. No. Okay, very good, very good. And what have we done? What have we done? We are currently in a more or less eccentric orbit, or a very eccentric orbit. This is cool. And well, this is a little bit sad because Johnsky and Lambro are currently in the nighttime side of Eeloo, and so this means we possibly have to do the lift or from a shadow or from the nighttime side of Eeloo. But okay, at first we have to do some preparation, because as you can see we are on a more or less inclined orbit, and no, I want to have this, and my main idea now is to change or to make sure. I think I need to, no, I need to bring this thing down a bit, like here. Yeah, this could be good, because I like now to change the inclination so that my orbit is directly going above the landing side of the two kerbalnauts. Yeah, this looks quite promising. This is good. With this, I think I can even change it a little bit more. Come on. Let me just do a tiny, no, the other way around, like this. Because I like to have more or less an equatorial orbit. Yeah, this looks good. This looks promising. This is good. This is really promising. Okay, 188 meters per second burn coming up in 28 minutes. This is cool. This is cool. So let me turn my spacecraft around. Okay, like this. So now let's speed up. Let's speed up a bit. And let's get closer. We are still pretty far out of Eeloo, but we can reduce our apoapsis and periapsis pretty soon after we've changed our inclination. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow down, and full throttle. Very good, very good. Okay, now we are changing our inclination. Somewhere over here are Johnsky and Lambro and their Eeloo 1 mission and their Eeloo 1 lander. This is cool, this is really cool. And soon we will switch to them, and soon we will perform the liftoff and bring them back to space so that they can rendezvous and dock to the driving section to return back home to Kerbal as soon as we do have a return window from Eeloo to Kerbal. And well, maybe I should just have a quick look at the orbital map to find out where we are and how far we are away from the return window. Let me just finish the burn. Okay, like this. And yeah, this looks really good. This looks really good. Okay. As said, I wanted to check something. Let me zoom out. We are currently over here and Kerbal is over there. And let me check my notes. Around 80 degrees. Okay, so Kerbal or Eeloo needs to be about 80 degrees ahead of Kerbal. So Kerbal has to rotate around and be somewhere around here. So okay, it will take some time until we can perform our burn. And then I see something interesting coming up because we're getting close to our launch window for Eve. This is cool, this is cool. So the probe to be sent to Eve will be launched pretty soon. This is amazing, this is amazing. But no, we do have other issues. Let me just go back after I talked a little bit about the future. The first thing is we need to fly out to our... in one day. Oh, I think because I changed the inclination, I have raised the apoapsis. No, wow, look at this there. The orbit is even more eccentric. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, at first I like to decrease just a little bit my periapsis to maybe 60 kilometers, 142. What is this? 60 kilometers. Yeah, exactly like this. In 1 day and 16 hours. Okay, let's speed up. Let's speed up. 1 day and 16 hours. And we are drifting away from Eeloo. Okay, this really takes some time. Okay. Getting closer to the burn. Getting closer. This is interesting to see Eeloo rotating around. This is cool. This is an amazing... Okay, we missed it a little bit. But this is not so bad. Okay, let me just perform the burn. The very gentle burn. Come on. And cut the engine. Okay, let me close this. What have we done? 62? 60 kilometers. Very good, very good. So the next burn is coming up in... Oh, now they are in the daylight side. This is cool, but I think Eeloo will rotate around multiple times until we arrive down there. So let me just now perform or set up the next maneuver node in order to circularize my orbit. What? No, 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 no. Okay, focus on Eeloo. Very good, very good. Not exactly what I wanted to have, but okay. 56 by 74. No, no, no. I want to keep this 60 kilometers by... Okay, so maybe we have to do this in 2 maneuvers or so. But okay, in another day we have to do 1 additional day of time warp to get closer to our periapsis once again. And Eeloo is rotating around. This is crazy. Maybe we are lucky and we can perform the liftoff from the daylight side of Eeloo. Okay, only few minutes to go. Getting closer. 6 minutes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow down and stop the time warp. We have overshot just a little bit, but I think this is okay. Let me now turn toward the retrograde vector once again. Okay, and full throttle. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and where are the 2 kerbalnauts? They are currently over there in the daylight side. This is good. This is really good. Maybe, huh? I'm not quite sure how fast Eeloo is rotating around. Let me just see one thing. If I continue performing the burn at this position, what is the closest point I can achieve for more or less circular orbit? Maybe like this? Okay, 52 by 69. Okay, let's go for this. And yeah, I think this is quite good. Let me just close this. Okay, and we will be getting closer to Johnsky and Lambro. And they are currently at the daylight side. This is amazing. I think we should use this opportunity. So let me just do a quick save and then switch to Eeloo 1. Eeloo 1, okay. And okay, we are now in the control of the flag. No, this is not useful. And now we are in the control of Lambro Kerman. Lambro Kerman, the first kerbalnaut. And okay, look at the nice view here on Eeloo, the Great Plains. On the surface of Eeloo. This is interesting. This is our Eeloo lander, the Eeloo lander without any parachutes. So we need to think about some method to return our kerbalnaut safely back home to Kerbin. Let me just board. Maybe we have to launch some kind of parachute attachment also, so that we can return the lander back home to Kerbin. And okay, we have 10 stored data. Let me just make sure that I've gathered all the data, the gravity data. Down there are some instrument log temperature and log seismic data. And yeah, I think I have retrieved all the data. This is cool. Okay, now it's time for, not the flag, but for Johnsky Kerman to return to the lander as well. And grab. Okay. Now we have to prepare our lifter from the surface of Kerbin, not from Kerbin, from Eeloo. Let me retract the ladder, and after a lot of time on the surface of Eeloo, the 2 kerbalnauts are finally ready to leave their surface. Wow, this is cool. And I remember I do have science data from space around Eeloo. Maybe we will just perform a short crew report and transmit it back home once we are in space again. This would be cool. Okay, So we are over here, and the Eeloo Supply Mission is over there. Let me just set us as a target, and then we need to perform our liftoff. I'm not quite sure how close this thing has to be next to us. So let me just continue a little bit with the time warp. I'm not quite sure when the best position is. Maybe now? This is already pretty close. Okay, so I hope everything is ready. I hope everything is ready. SAS is running, engine is running. Okay, okay. Johnsky and Lambro, it's now your turn. Here we go, and they are leaving. They are leaving Eeloo. They are heading west, and they can now retract their landing gear. Okay, goodbye. First landing on Eeloo. We are leaving our landing site. This is cool. So, the last interplanetary mission to explore a celestial body has now left the surface of the celestial body, and all of our interplanetary exploration missions are now returned back home to Kerbal, or they are on their way back home to Kerbal. And wow, this is amazing, Okay, full throttle. Over there, the brownish area was a thing I was thinking about to walk to with Dronsky or Lambro, but well, I decided better to do it, to avoid doing this, because well, this is pretty far away. And okay, now we have to monitor a little bit our trajectory. I think maybe we are speeding up. I hope we do have enough fuel. Let me just check. Yeah, I think we do have enough fuel to finish off the whole maneuver to return back home to space. And what about our... Okay, we are a little bit off. How can I change this? Can I change this? I'm not quite sure how I am able to change this. Okay, there. We are a little bit behind, so I need to insert myself. Ooh, we are pretty far off. This is not good. Okay, we have to perform several maneuvers in order to do the rendezvous. And well, yeah, the supply mission is a little bit ahead of us. This is unfortunate. But okay, our first thing is to establish an orbit. There we would be already pretty close. Let me just see, can we get... No. Okay, I think I need to insert myself maybe in this orbit. And then we can see what we can do once we are in orbit. Okay, our ascent phase will now take additional 4 minutes. Okay, let me now speed up. Let's get closer to our maneuver node. Down there was our landing site. And Eeloo is just white. Eeloo is almost white. This is interesting. With a few brown patches as we are gaining altitude. Okay, getting closer to the maneuver node, and now let's do the berm. Let's insert ourselves into an orbit. Lambro is afraid, Johnsky is indifferent, but they are doing a marvelous job. This is good, this is really good. Okay, now we are inserting our Eeloo lander into an orbit again. This is cool. So, all our interplanetary missions are in space right now once again. This is amazing. And the shift in the camera means nothing else than that we are now in an orbit. This is cool. So what have we done? Periapsis of 42 kilometers and apoapsis of 51 kilometers. This is good. Okay, at first I wanted to do a short creep report. The surface appears to be mostly frozen. You see some interesting brown areas peeking out of the ice and note them in your report. Okay, let's transmit this, even though we are getting no data for this, but we can complete a contract. Can we? Uploading? Yes. Contract complete. Science data from space around Eeloo. We've just received experimental data from space around Eeloo. Good work. Some money, some science, some reputation. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's close this. And Dronsky is happy about this. Lambro is a little bit sad. Okay, but as I said, we do have bigger issues. At first, we need to go down to our descending node in about 10 minutes. And then, yeah, I see the orbit of the Eeloo Supply Mission is not completely equatorial orbit. But okay, I need now to change a little bit the inclination. Okay, like this. This is good. And then, what would happen if I speed up a bit? Would I get... Yes. Over there, 1.2 kilometers. 400 meters. Okay, so... After, well... about one orbit after our liftoff, we are about to rendezvous with our driving section. This is amazing. This is great. This is cool. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. Let us do a short time warp to get closer to this. Wow, this is amazing. Dronsky and Lambro are now happy about this, and they realize that they are on their way back home after they spent so many days on the surface of Eeloo, and now finally they are about to return back home. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, now let's perform the burn. And cut the engine, okay, just a little bit, and okay, let's cut it now. And 1.9 kilometers, well, this is good enough. Well, do we need to just a little bit more of a burn? 900 meters, 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300 meters. This is good enough. Okay, and now let me just add a maneuver node over here so that I'm not missing it. And oh, we do have a marker for our target. This is cool. Okay, let's do the next time warp to get closer to our target. And well, now we have even an indication for the distance to our driving section or our rescue mission. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Only a few kilometers, 6 minutes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's come to a stop. We are only 500 meters away. This is cool. Oh, wait, was I? Why I'm not... dang it, we do have a problem. Wait, can I... When I start my engine... I should be... No? This is not... We are having no fuel left. Can I use RCS for some help? Let me just see. That's problematic. Let me just switch to docking mode. Forward? No, backward. Okay, RCS. Okay. I need to turn my spacecraft around with RCS. Good that RCS is working without electric charge. I need to turn it towards... I hope we do have enough electric charge. Oh, okay, over here. No, leave RCS on. And now, let's perform at first the braking maneuver. This is bad that I'm not having any solar panels I can deploy. Okay, at first we need to come to a stop. Okay, so we've come to a stop. We are only 250 meters away. This is good. And now we do have the problem that we are almost out of charge. This means I need now to change. Okay, I need now to rotate my spacecraft around so that that the roof is facing the sun, because all the solar panels are mounted on top of the spacecraft. Okay, let me switch off RCS and SES. And now look at this, the electric charge is... We are gaining some charge, we are recharging. Whoa, this was close. I'm so glad that RCS was helpful. I'm so glad that RCS was running or was working without electric charge. Whew, this was close. I just was afraid I'm not able to control my spacecraft anymore. Ooh. Whew, this was close. Okay, now we are recharging our batteries. And I think as soon as we have fully recharged our batteries, we should have enough charge to perform the rendezvous with the driving section, and as soon as we are docked to it, we have access to the solar panels of the driving section, and then it should be no problem at all to keep our spacecraft or our batteries charged. Whew, this was close. Good that I remembered that I do have some RCS and the RCS thrusters. Okay, now we are recharged, and now we need, I like to dock to the bottom of the spacecraft. Let me switch off RCS, and now I can rotate my spacecraft without... Let me turn maybe this way. Okay, this is good. And now let's start drifting toward it. Okay, now I'm able to rotate my spacecraft around without RCS. This is good. This is really good. Okay, now we are closing in. We are getting closer to our Eeloo Supply Mission. This is cool. Johnsky is smiling. Lambro is still indifferent. Wow, this was close. Wow, this was really a shock. I was so confused at first. At first I thought, oh, I'm still in time warp, and after I checked that I'm not in time warp, the spacecraft still... Oh, and yeah, as I said, basically after one orbit, we are now rendezvousing with our Eeloo Supply Mission, and we could have been even a little bit faster if we wouldn't have run out of electric charge. But yeah, this is cool, this is cool. And well, as I said, I was so confused at first. I thought, what is going on? Why I'm running out of electric charge? Or why I'm not able to turn my spacecraft around? And then I realized, oh no, I'm out of charge. And wow, good that RCS was still working. Okay, speaking of RCS, I need to do some minor corrections. Okay, let's first kill all of our relative motion as we are flying directly above our landing site. Let me now turn the spacecraft a little bit around so that it's a little bit more aligned with our docking port. Yeah, like this. Okay. Let me now get closer, and now I like to set already this thing as a target. Clampotron docking port is now my target. Very good, very good. Okay. Okay. This was exciting. This was really exciting. Okay, what about my charge? What about my electric charge? Okay, the electric charge is going down, but I'm quite confident that I'm able to finish the rendezvous and the docking process before I run out completely out of electric charge. And wow, this was good that I was doing the liftoff from the daylight side, because otherwise I might have run out of electric charge during the ascent, and then I would have been not able to turn my spacecraft around to perform their insertion burn to get into an orbit, and wow, this would have been really problematic. Okay, only 50 meters away. This is good. Let me just perform some minor changes. This is good. This is good. This is really amazing. Okay, we are almost well aligned. This is good, this is good. Okay, only a few meters away from the driving section. Okay, let's come to a stop, let's come to a stop. Kill all of our relative motion, very good. Now, let's turn the spacecraft around toward the docking port. Like this. Okay. No. Why are we turning? Why are we turning? Oh, we are moving. We are just moving a little bit sideways. This is not good. Let me just push us a little bit towards the docking port. And are we getting contact? Huh. No. What is going on? Why are we not having contact? Something is weird. Something is really weird. Okay, now, come on. We are closing in, and yes. Let's switch off RCS and SES, and okay, we are docked. We are back in space. We are docked to the driving section. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, now we can shut down the engine. I said, what is going on? I said I like to... Okay, now we can shut down the engine. Very good, very good. Johnsky and Lambro are back in space. Johnsky and Lambro have docked to the interplanetary driving station, and now they are ready to return back home to Kerbal as soon as we do have the return window. And this is cool, this is cool. And this wraps up also this episode. So in this case, thank you for watching this exciting episode as I was running out of electric charge. This was really a surprise for me. And in the next episode, I think it might be the episode where we are able to launch our probe to Eve to finish off the other contract. And yeah, with this, thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Until then, my name is Abby. See you!